power at Merimbula, and we will be going to turn back and land about now. Keep the 350 knots on if I can, turning to upwind. Heading 03. Going a little bit fast, like 100 knots fast. Let that bleed off and start our turn to final about now. Right, I'm going to pop the speed brake. Going back to 250, gear down now, speed brake in. Threshold in sight. Got 3 greens, landing lights on. Brake lights, taxi lights off. Fuel's good. Tap the brakes. Brakes in, so coming on speed. Looks like it wants about 180 knots from us. Well, I think we're high. We are high. So I'm going to dive for the deck. And the rate of descent's extremely high there, but got it under control at the end. We're down, speed brake out. Whew. It's all very exciting landing this aircraft. At least with my ham fists at the controls. There we go. And taxi off. What a great bit of kit. I'll pull up right on the cross, hopefully. Pretty close. Yeah. Right. Get the canopy up. Can I do that? Can I do that? I forgot where the switch is. Yeah, I forgot where the release is. Not to worry. I think it's further back. Anyway, it's definitely time for Lamington, so let's go have a cuppa here on the south coast of New South Wales, near the Victorian border. So the object of this short flight is to take off and lay a few smoke trails over Merimbula and see if we can work out what looks good. Rotating at 150, coming up, easing back on the stick now, holding the 5 degrees, there we go. Tap the brakes, gear up, flaps to auto, and let's start turning, and I might as well get the smoke going. Smoke on. Just trying to follow the shoreline around here. There's our smoke. About 500 feet. And coming back over the airport, slow off a bit. Get ready to cancel that smoke. That's where we started. Cancelling. Now, let's climb up and have a look at it. Let's go to the rear cam as we go up. Let's try, actually maybe left wing will be good. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Let's rotate the camera a bit if I can. There we go. That is nice. Fantastic. Very satisfying. Okay, let's do it again in the other direction. So this time we'll come in straight across this headland. And and fly counterclockwise. Get a few herbs up here or go over the top. Try heading 09. Right, let's go up. Throttle right back. Pulling up. Looking back. Nice view. Over the top at about 200 I'd expect. Yep, there's 200 right there and we're right on the horizontal. Okay. Let's start the smoke when we get to the headland, I think. Ready on the smoke. And smoke on. Throttle back. There's our smoke. Round we go. About 3 Gs. Fly straight up the runway. And see if we can intercept that smoke. There we go. Get ready to cancel the smoke. About 3, 2, 1. Cancel. Let's have a look at that. Very nice. Beautiful. How much fun is that? Super cool effect. Righto, I'm having a lot of fun with this up and down the south coast. That's for sure. Yeah. That is awesome. Just a short flight this morning in the Su-57 out of Merimbula. Going to fly up to Bega. That's waypoint 3. Then straight back to the coast at Tuthra Beach, Tuthra Head, and back to land. Should be about 7 minutes flight time, I think. So just taxiing up to take off at runway 21 here at Merimbula. Doing this demo tour in the Su-57. Kind of a goodwill tour and technology demonstration. Maybe the Royal Australian Air Force will see its way fit to getting some of these longer legged 5th generation fighters. Probably get about 10 of them for the cost of a F-35, I reckon. Just awesomely rendered. Look at the houses on the hill over there. That is spectacular. Right, let's focus on the flight. Do a rolling takeoff. Flaps are auto. Turning with the rudder. Full idle at the moment, coming back to runway 21. Let's get kind of lined up. There we go. And right, so it's going to happen quickly. 5 miles to Yellow Pinch Dam, 5 more to Bega Airport, and about 5.7 to Bega. We turn back pretty much directly east to the coast. So it's probably going to happen faster than I can say it. Toe brakes off, looking to rotate at 150. 30, 40, 50, holding 5 degrees more or less than more. Tap the brakes, gear up, turning your waypoint 1 over the golf course. I'll try to fly slightly south of the dam so we can look to the right and get a good snapshot of it. It's really tucked away amongst these mountains. It's a sizable dam once you get there. Try to sit around 500 knots. I think it's going to be behind this hill. Yep, it is. Somewhere down here. Somewhere. There it is. Yep. Yes. Went too far west. There it is, Tuthra Dam. Still looks good from that angle. Right, continuing up. Pretty much following the highway, looking for the race kart track, which is next to an airstrip, which is pretty hard to spot. Right next to it though. The airstrip's just to the west of this race kart track. At this speed we'll be lucky to see it, but it's pretty close to the road here. And it's got to be, there it is, 11 o'clock low. Race kart track, boom. Airport next to it. Excellent. Right, on up to Bega. As I said, it happens quick in this aircraft. The waypoint here is actually a bridge. I'm going to go left of these towers. Bridge on the river, on the west edge of town. Should be coming up now about 1 o'clock. Slow up, follow the river. There it is, there's the bridge. Pretty major bridge, that one. Right, that's Bega. Let's head east. Slightly southeast. So about heading 110, I think, should get us there. Right, first time I've done this little shortcut. So that looks like a lot of fun. Tuthra. There it is, Tuthra Beach. Town at the southern end of the beach. Fantastic. Yeah, so that's 5 minutes 48 seconds. So it'd probably make a nice joy flight actually, about 7-minute flight. Yep. Wheels up to wheels down in less than 10 minutes. Nice length for a fast jet joy flight, I think. This is Merimbula golf course and airport. 1 o'clock. We'll do a very short circuit, flying downwind at the moment. Right, turning to upwind. Actually fly around this peninsula and turn Let's get on our correct heading. There we go. No, there. Yes or no? Yes, correct. And then turn to final at the beach here. Tap the brakes because I want to get below 250. Brakes are out, coming back. 250 coming up. I'm going to go gear down. Gear travelling. And totally lost my bearings there. Let's do it again. Only take half a minute. Different aircraft, different speed. Anyway, no excuse really. Let's try it again. There's about a 4G turn. I know what put me off was wasn't sure whether I had dialed the runway heading into my course indicator, which I now, because I've moved that in the last couple of days. Yes, it is dialed in, so I am on a reciprocal course to the runway. Right, now we'll turn to final. I'm going to lock the speed brake out. The thumb rocker on my Orion throttle. Hands already on the gears. Lever poised to drop the gear. And let the speed brake in, back to centre position. So it's momentary towards me and push it to get locked. Just a fantastic hothouse. This one's the best one I've ever owned. Feels authentic, there's nothing loose or rattling. Solid metal, fantastic quality switches, beautifully sensitive joystick with no hard centre position. So very nice to fly with. So obviously we've got a lot of fuel on because the landing speed is pretty high. And I'm going to cut the throttle about now. Be a firm touchdown, but we can live with that, I think. There we go. Speed brake out, toe brakes on. We should be okay. Yep, we're good. Speed brake in. I use the turning circle up here. So there we go, 10 minutes 40, but I did have to do a go around, so should be about 9 minutes, I guess, or quicker. Now that I kind of know where I'm going, so I look forward to doing that several more times now in the one day. Fantastic. But I think it's time for Lamington, so that was a большое красиво flight, and now it's time for Добрый день and очень хорошо and до свидания. Flying the Bega to Bermagui mission out of Merimbula in the Su-57 Felon. Looking to rotate about 150. Pulling back on the stick, there we go, 5 degrees up. Tap the brakes, gear up, flaps are automatic, come out of burner. I'm going to do a left turn and come back across the airport on track to waypoint 1. gives us a chance to have a look at Merimbula, which looks awesome in the afternoon light. What's the time? 13:35. Just after lunch. Watch the speed. Stall warning. Okay, so across the lake. First waypoint is going to be Yellow Pinch Dam. Pretty close, actually. There's the airport. Right, Yellow Pinch Dam. I'm going to try the fuselage cam here. There we go. Is that it there at 11 o'clock? No, I don't think so. Is my map updating correctly? Yeah, it is slowly. I'll zoom in a bit here. There we go, better sense of movement now. Right, so we've got a few miles to go. We're going quite slow too. Doing about 180 knots there, which is below recommended for this aircraft. Okay, I think I can see the dam dead ahead. Beautiful, nestled in there nicely between those hills. Power lines below us. Awesome. We'll do a turn over the dam. Should have started a bit further to the left. Anyway, not to worry. We'll get that shot on the next trip around. Plan to do this quite a few times. Right, so that's Yellow Pinch Dam. Now we're going to Bega Airport Waypoint 2 and the Sapphire Coast Kart Track, which I think is just before it from memory. We'll see in a minute. It's only about another 5 miles up the road. Yeah, I'm still going too slow. I'm going to put the auto throttle on actually. Set it to about 250 so I don't have to worry about the throttle management while I'm fossicking around for these waypoints. There we go. Right, now it's going to sit on 250 and I can just worry about steering the aircraft with my nice new Win-Wing Orion joystick. Now this track should be coming up. Here it is, right below us, I believe. There's the go-kart track. Nice. And airport on the left. Yeah, it's a grass strip. I will get a shot of that. There we go, as we go past, let's have a look back. Yeah, so it's much easier to spot the go-kart track than the airport actually. That's why I put it on the start of the notes there for waypoint 2. We've got a river here. Waypoint 3 is a bridge over this river, I think, Bega River, yes. So in a slower aircraft you can follow all the windings of the Bega River right up to the bridge. Speaking of slower, I'm going to dial the speed back a bit and I'll leave the auto throttle on. Lots of power lines here, that's awesome. Wow. To the left, let's get the no, I've changed my camera views. Don't worry about that later. Now we've got a pretty big bridge coming up. Here it is, waypoint 3. Bega's on the right. So there's a bridge. Have a look to the right. There's Bega. home of bigger cheese. I will slew this camera around actually using the helmet mounted sight. Awesome. Right, so the first 3 waypoints are very close in this flight, about 5 miles apart each. Now we get some nice relaxed long runs. About 17 miles to the next waypoint, which is going to be Cabago Bridge. Cabago Bridge. So I'll take the opportunity now to cancel the auto throttle. Let's get back in the pit. Yep. We'll go back to manual control. Do some low level terrain hugging flight over this beautiful rolling terrain. Stunning. Fantastic. Bridge hopping here, look out for power lines. Up we go. Could have gone through the gap there. Over the top. Just check my map. Yeah, we're about 5 miles out. Then we're going to turn right and heading to the coast. And then we just go straight back down the coast. So looking for a bridge. Bridge. Let's go left a bit, climb, and we'll look down to the right and see if we can spot the bridge coming up. Still a few miles out. Let's put my range rings on. It tells me about 5 miles. Slow up a bit until I get used to where these things are again. I think it's just past the end of this ridge from memory. Yes, that was why I chose it. It's easy to spot the terrain around it. It's between these 2 ridges here, I think. Should we just down there to the right? Coming right, can we see it? Yep, there it is, a little bridge there. But the highway's pretty easy to see. And now we're dead on track for the coast. And Corunna Lake. Once again, I'm going to crank it up a bit now. Let's give it a bit of burner. Watch this thing go through Mach 0.9. Mach 1. Yep, through the speed sound barrier. Boom, back down again. Now we'll slow down. Oh, we've got quite a way to go. So the coast over there to the right will be coming back down there. But I decided to hook up about heading 045 till we get the coast. Because there's lots of beautiful stuff up here to see. Corunna Lake, and then we're going to come back down to Bermagui. Let's get back in the pit. Look at the terrain, it's just so lush and undulating. This is the lake here in the right, I believe. Swinging a bit to the north. I think I can see the bridge. I think it's just before the entrance to the lake, I think. Right about here. So they're nicely done. Now, not too far to the next waypoint, Bermagui. Lovely seaside town. I think I can see it already at 12 o'clock. Let's check my map. Yep. Bermagui. Bermagui, and then look for the Tathra Head. They're the two next waypoints. But basically, it's just a coastal flight for, I don't know, 30 or 40 miles probably to the south. So let's just enjoy the coastline. Stunning. I think I can see a lighthouse out there. I want to... oh no, it's a radio tower. But that is indeed where I've put the waypoint. Entrance to a large lake on the right. Nice. Beautiful. Tathra Head is the next big waypoint. Mountains of fun. Check my map and range. Yep. Okay, let's just use the zoom on my helmet mounted sights. Whoops, very sensitive there. Yep, back to normal. Tathra Head, I believe, is at 11 o'clock in the HUD. Yep, the south end of this beach for sure. Pretty sizable town too. Lots to explore up here. Righto, now we can think about landing. I've already dialed in to 1 on my heading. Runway heading Merimbula. We'll do a abbreviated circuit down there anyway. Through the mark again. Quite an isolated area this. Fantastic. Now the airport should be the south end of this beach. There it is, 1 o'clock. Okay, we'll do a 350 knot circuit. Flying downwind now. coming in low to buzz the tower. Still got those intermittent electrical situations there with those two displays. Doesn't affect the flight, but I have to solve that one. Righto, flying upwind, come back to 350, turn to final at this next small headland. Round we go. Put a few G's on. Gear down, flaps, leave them alone, landing light on. Tap the speed brake. Speed brake is out, got 3 greens. Oh, okay, gear comes down to 250. For some reason I thought it was faster in this. Speed brake in. Okay, it's going to be a long landing. If I get down at all, actually, the way it's going, I think, sure, it's, you know what, I'm going to go around because it's half the runway gone. Throttling up, 5 degrees up, tap the brakes, gear up. Okay, do better next time. Better than running off into the trees though. Anyway, only takes 30 seconds to get back there. But yeah, for some reason, it's been a few months since I've flown it. I thought I could lower the gear at 300, but it didn't come down till 250. See what I mean by the displays? They're off at the moment. Interesting. Could be a switchology thing. Righto, throttle back. Tap the brakes if I need to this time. I think I will. Yep, I want to get below 250. Done. Gear down. There we go. Landing lights on. It's more comfortable. Tap the brakes again. Looks like 190 is the right speed for this weight of fuel. And it's a very high alpha at the moment, but we do want to descend, so let's add some. Oh, it's going to be hard. That's hard, but firm but fair, as they say. Righto, toe brakes on, speed brake out, brake chute out. Don't have a brake chute. Okay, anyway, we've stopped nicely. Speed brake in. Let's vacate their runway. Taxi lights on, landing lights off. Well, that was exhilarating. Everything's exciting in the Su-57, which has been continuously improved since its release, probably more than a year ago now. It was actually kind of a budget airframe. I've always enjoyed it. It is a blast to fly. It's got computational fluid dynamics now in the flight model. It all feels smooth as silk and just lovely. I'm going to park on the taxiway here for the moment. They call that one job well done. Das Verdania. I'm at Merimbula in the Su-57, going to lay down some smoke over the runway, because why not? Smoke on. Around we go, 350 knots. Well, it's straight up to about 6G. It's pretty brutal. Okay. Wow. Nearly knocked myself out there. Smoke off. There's our smoke trail. Nice. So just testing smoke system. A-OK. That's awesome. Fantastic. We'll have some fun with that. Fabo.